use those special parts to make his robot friends. Robots will call Cabot.
A zillion times!
Oh. Well, did I show you my rash?
No, you didn't. Don't do it, please.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Satellite Love. My name's Joel Robinson. About 3 weeks ago, I set up this hollow clown sequencer to cheer up the bots, but now I can't get it to turn off, and it's getting hard to sleep at night, and I'm tasting metal.
Hey, little girl, would you like a salted nut roll?
Joel!
You yelling? Shut up! You think I like it being stuck in limbo with you? No! Get on your orange and yellow knees and kiss my clown feet that I haven't killed you!
Joel, this is getting weird. You gotta do something.
I'm working on it.
Joel, do something. I hate those clowns and I don't even exist.
That's the one. That's Joel Robinson, don't you do that! Don't you do that!
I have to do it.
Don't you do that!
I have to do it.
Commercial sign now.
Well, let's not do that again.
We'll be right back.
Watch Politically Incorrect, the show where guests don't shut up when they should.
No woman should go outside of her house without a machine gun.
Weeknights at 11:30 at Comedy Central.
The new Volkswagen Jetta GLX was built for the Autobahn, where people go 130 miles an hour. You, however, cannot. If you could, it would look a lot like this. And a little like this.
When my OJ first started traveling, I said, call me from the airport, collect. But the price I was paying. Well, now, OJ dials 1-800-COLLECT. These days, we talk more often than ever. OJ!
1-800-COLLECT. Dial it instead of 0 the next time you call someone collect.
Oh, I'm getting along. I go simple, I go easy, I go Greyhound.
Now when you plan 2 weeks in advance, you can save up to 50% with Greyhound Go Easy fares.
I go Greyhound.
Everyone ready?
Hey, is that a Polaroid camera, Mr. Hinkle?
It sure is, Billy. It's my new Polaroid Captiva.
Looks cool. Can I have it?
No. Everyone smile and say Bunsen burner.
Cheese!
One more.
Where's the picture? I thought it was a Polaroid camera. Yeah.
One more.
Then where's the picture?
Presenting the Polaroid Captiva. It's sleek, it's stylish. Its pocket-sized pictures stay in a special compartment till you take them out, so you're free to shoot and shoot.
Is this some kind of joke?
One more.
The Polaroid Captiva. The pictures stay in.
One more.
Till you take them out.
Because many places in the world come with crowbars as standard equipment, the new Volkswagen Jetta comes with an anti-theft alarm system as standard equipment, too.
Clowns are raining down. Hear the scream of the grease paint. Danger! Clown puddles.
Nice haiku, Tom. Very good. Crow, you're next.
The Captain and Tennille are calling. Robinson, Servo, Mr. T. Robot. Our invention this week is inspired by today's experiment, Attack of the Giant Leeches. In ye olden times, alchemists believed that leeches served medicinal purposes.
So do we.
Yes, we found that the common freshwater leech can serve the same purpose as a nicotine patch, and being neither food nor drug, there's no pesky FDA regulation to impede your progress, and I can experiment at will. Frank?
At your service.
Our subject, Frank, has been trying to quit smoking for quite some time. He's a 3-pack-a-day man.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. Shut up. Now, this leech, we'll call him Patches, when applied to the neck and head area, will suck any desire to smoke out of Frank.
No. I'm the sum of my vices. I am my pain, my happiness, my losses, my love, my struggles, my hobbies, my Lanta. I want to live. I want to live. I want to live and love and learn and live.
But this won't hurt a bit.
Okay.
There you go. Now, Patches, I'm depending on you, you slug.
Say, this is the most action I've gotten.
Frank, back to you, Joel.
Well, sirs, as you know, puberty is that time when childhood crosses that mighty threshold to adulthood.
Kids can't wait for it to start, and grown-ups can't wait for it to leave. It's springtime for your body, and you're about to bloom into beautiful flora. But as you know, being an adolescent is time-consuming, and that's why we came up with this satellite of love, Insty Adolescent Kit.
Now, why waste your teendom in torture's flux when those funny feelings downstairs can be taken care of in a jiffy? Get ready. You'll have to start showering daily as sebaceous oil included in the kit does double duty on your scalp, face, and underarms.
Ooh, in my back, too.
Yeah, and don't forget the octaves you'll encompass when you finally encounter our minty fresh hormonal spray.
Hello, Susie. Want to go to the snow days dance with me?
And that's when your face turns beet red. But it's okay, because Susie won't notice because you'll be covered with pimples.
You guys just don't understand me.
That's right. Now that you're a teen, the most innocent remarks by friends and families will be construed as personal attacks.
Oh, and what's that supposed to mean?
Well, fortunately, each kit comes with its own personal retort cards with comebacks like, "You just have no clue who was in my room," and "You guys are so phony."
Oh, you're not the boss of me.
Hey, but there's more. Mood pills. Yes, you'll span the emotional globe and you experience everything from mild nausea of persistent dread to ecstatic feelings of immortality.
What do you think? I'm stupid and stuff. I just don't
All this in one afternoon.
I don't care anymore. Great, but I still don't have my license.
Oh, listen, mister, if you don't like it, you could stay in a hotel down the street. What do you think, sir?
Jerk.
Very amusing, Joel. But let's not forget why you're up there. To watch really bad movies. And now, a Dr. Clayton Forrester presentation, Attack of the Giant Leeches.
Oh, you're doing homework all right. Oh, yeah, you are.
Guys are so
Look at
lame.
what you did to your mother.
I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Not my father, you know.
Oh, yeah. Behold, Savannah, king of the seaport, favor of Atlantis is the prince of the deep.
Oh, look, it's the Undersea Football All-Stars. We're playing USC today.
Hey, it's the Undersea Kingdom for you and for me, it's fine.
Looks like rush hour on Spaghetti Junction.
Ooh, it's all whirly-twirly. Ooh. Oh. Huh? Oh, it's Ben-Hur. I've seen this before.
Oh. Hey, you guys, you know where you go? I thought so. Come
back
on.
This way. Come on.
Have no clue, do they? G. Hellerman Brewing Company, La Crosse, Wisconsin.
When in Las Vegas, visit Excalibur.
Ooh. Beneath the ocean floor. It's all full of mildew down there.
Let's go gather around the water cooler.
We are the water cooler.
Oh.
I love that one. Annapolis a day keeps the doctorates away. We're walking really, really fast. We're walking really, really fast. And then we'll walk.
Congratulations, soldier. Go out and kill. Well, here's one for you. Congratulations. Go out and kill. Ooh. Ooh.
How about it, Doc? Do you think I'll live? You look kind of weak and puny, but I think you'll pull.
I'm kidding, of course. You're one of the finest specimens to ever come through here.
Thank you, sir.
Next.
Great chap. I wish we had more like him.
Keep your mind on your work. You're in enough trouble as it is.
Too bad. This is his last year. You'll make a grand naval officer.
You'll make several of them.
Hey, he's posing for a Wheaties box.
Yeah. Ah! It's close.
I am the god of hellfire.
All these people are dead now. Isn't that weird?
Think about it. Oh, no, a football game has broken out, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what to make of it.
This makes me lonesome for my old electric football game.
Oh, it's Good Humor Man Day today.
What are those lab technicians doing on the field?
Look.
Gets the fullback, knocks him down.
Looks like they're playing in chocolate. It's the Hershey Bowl.
Second rounds are coming in. He hits back, knocks him over, straight out, and he's caught for a touchdown.
You know, in the future, people will pay to see women do this.
Ooh.
Take it back. My sister does not swim towards troop ships.
Oh, smooth, smooth. Turn hot.
Well, I'd like to know where you got the notion, Eddie Sailor. Oh, I'd like to know where you got the notion. I'd like to know where you got the notion, Eddie Sailor.
What do you want?
I gotta see Lieutenant Corrigan right away.
You can't go in there. It's against orders.
But I tell you, I gotta see him. It's important.
I'm his son. He doesn't know about me yet.
Even if I let you in, you couldn't talk to the lieutenant now. He's busy.
Nice shoes.
All right.
Little jerk.
Wow, jeepers, hot dog.
And everywhere the smell of men enjoying themselves. Ooh. Uh-oh.
I'll show them. I'm gonna jump off.
No, don't do it. And now back to men with little pants.
Oh, she came in through the bathroom window.
Uh-oh, he's having an episode.
Good work, Jimmy.
Jimmy Smits.
Don't let him finish.
Give him a wedgie.
Don't open it that time, Pat.
Purple Herman. Woo, Wet Willie.
It was.
The tin drum. Ooh.
Let's go down the slide like this.
Whee! Lucy.
Hold him.
You know, there's something sick about this, guys.
Yeah, I call it history, Tom.
Victory at sea.
Crash, give me the airplane stand.
Good idea, kid. Why didn't I think of that? Huh?
Billy!
Don't be a hero.
Hold tight.
Don't need that.
Hey.
Hold it.
I just say the kid stop showing off.
Yeah, this is what happens when you spend a lot of time around sailors, you know. Get all goofy.
Thank God they built this place like a jungle, Jim.
Here, Billy, let me close the window first.
Let's go, Billy. I got you.
Give us Barabbas!
Here, catch him, you mugs.
You got acne all over your back. Yeah. Oh.
Kid, feel free to dig your heel into my groin.
Now somebody's got to save me. Thanks, friend.
Hold tight, Billy.
Not that tight.
Hey! Woo!
What were you doing up there?
Dad sent me over to get you, but they wouldn't let me in.
Has he had another earthquake warning?
Yeah, he wants you to come right over.
Well, wait until I get into my clothes. I'm going over to Professor Norton's laboratory.
Oh, no, put on a sarong. That'll be all you need.
What you say is very interesting, Professor Norton.
But
I still
stupid.
can't believe that this little machine can predict earthquakes.
Not only predicts, but prevents them.
And
I
it
can
makes
get close enough
toast.
to the source. Ah, there you are, Lieutenant. The signals are coming in much stronger.
Ooh, the earth just moved for me.
Oh, I beg your pardon. This is Miss Compton, staff writer of the Times.
Well, everybody knows Crash Corrigan.
Everybody digs Bill Evans, so...
Answer unclear. Ask again.
Popcorn's ready.
And it makes 3 different kinds of
That was
gelati.
the signal again. They've been sending it every 5 minutes.
They? Just whom do you mean by they?
Comedy
Professor
Central.
Norton maintains that these signals must be the work of some human agency, apparently coming from the bottom of the ocean.
Oh, the William
I
Morse
hope you're not
agency.
going to spring that fantastic yarn about the lost continent of Atlantis.
Exactly. Only now I have some definite evidence.
Let me get in my costume and tell you about it. Now, pretend I'm a swarthy pirate.
This is pure aurichalcum.
No, I'm not.
Metal made by fusing gold and copper.
Copper.
The secret of this process was lost with the Atlanteans.
What does that prove?
Well, according to every test, the idol couldn't be more than a couple of years old. Something made recently. I found it during a recent trip I made in my rocket submarine in this general location.
You have a rich inner life, don't you?
Is where the ancient continent of Atlantis was reported to have sunk thousands of years ago. Contrary to popular belief, Atlantis did not sink overnight, but during a period of years.
That's great, Gramps.
During this time, the people had ample opportunity to construct a roof of aurichalcum over the city and keep out the ocean.
The film's melting. Oh, that's a better world.
Xanadu, stately underwater home of Charles Foster Kane. Fish, no fish can say.
But
It's a Denver Pile statue.
Men are at the gates. I beg of you to take safety in the citadel.
Poseidon, god of Atlantis, has never forsaken his people in time of need.
Jiffy Pop's ready.
I promise you he will not do so now.
Imperial.
In Atlantis, until we have broken the power of this evil usurper, Khan.
Oh no, the king's mad. He's gonna make us pretend we're the Rockettes again. Run!
It's the 1968 Chrysler Merrimack.
Fondue!
Our men are outnumbered. The city is about to fall.
Well, Mayor Dinkins just ain't cutting it, is he? Say, get this. Me and my shadow walking down the avenue.
Yeah, must be Monday. Huh.
Traffic lights must be out.
Yeah. You believe this crap? Unreal.
Hey, look, dung beetles.
Huh?
I don't want that.
He was my favorite. Ooh.
Ken just exploded, sir.
They bomb horses, don't they?
It's backing up.
There's a bomb going into the air shaft.
Ooh.
This place looks like a bomb just hit it. Oh.
Jane, I'm home.
David Crosby, no!
I am pleased to report that Sheriff's army has been driven within the walls of the sacred city. Good. Recall the troops. With those religious fanatics under control, I'll have no more interference with my plans to destroy the upper world.
You are really something, boss. I think this is your year.
Your head's very creative today, Kyle.
When you do succeed in sending them to the bottom of the sea, Atlantis will rise once more to its former place in the sun, and you will be ruler of all things. Start the disintegrator.
Okay.
Gotta finish a giant roll-aid first, sir. Oh, look, here's Daniel in the lion's den.
Oh.
This clown's making chains. This is a giant Welch's grape jelly machine, and I'm out of here. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Good night now.
It's a camera crew from real life.
Ooh.
Set it for Stan.
Let's play some metal. Woo! You collincing, collittering collection of colligative junk.
Well, look, he's packing a tummy sizer. The night Chicago died. Chicago died. Brother, what a night the people saw.
All communication cut off. Red Cross is appealing for doctors. The Russians leaving the Russian supplies to the area.
You in there? Sold American.
Boston law, trusting a militia to the scenes of the disaster.
But now on the lighter side of the news, that...
St. Clair? That's only 300 miles from here.
Yes, and according to my calculations, another severe shock will occur any moment. Joe, put that counteracting machine aboard the submarine right away.
You mean you're going down and try to stop this quake? What a story this will make for my paper.
You need to satisfy the cheese lover in you, but you only have an hour. What do? Well, Comedy Central has taken the best Mystery Science Theater 3000s and split them in half. So now you can see part one day, part 2 the next. It's the Mystery Science Theater Hour.
Morning, Ron.
Hi, Phil.
Very nice boots you're wearing there.
Araya 1, this is Iron Man. How do you copy, over?
On a Xerox machine, you?
Get the cheese you need in half the time. Watch the Mystery Science Theater Hour. Weeknights at 8 here at Comedy Central. They exaggerate everything. They fool around and they hang out in clubs. No, they're not politicians. They're stand-up comics, and they need your vote for the American Comedy Awards Funniest Male and Female Stand-Ups of the Year. Watch Richard Jeni and Mark Maron host a special edition of short, attention span theater, and you can win $500 in a trip to L.A. to see the American Comedy Awards. Watch, call, vote. It's your patriotic duty. Tomorrow at 9 here at Comedy Central, the only all-comedy network.
Oh, so it's my fault.
I didn't say that.
Well, then what do you say?
You don't listen.
You never change.
The new Volkswagen Jetta has an adaptive automatic transmission. It senses the way you drive and adjusts to fit your personality.
Maybe you are.
Maybe I'm not.
It's a shame we only make cars.
Explore your world.
The faces of discovery are the faces of the world. When you set your sights on the fascination of real-world entertainment, find yourself here. The Discovery Channel. Explore your world.
With Snickers brand Instant Win Sweepstakes, you'll know instantly if you've won a trip to the World Cup soccer finals in Los Angeles, World Cup sports bags and souvenir kits, or one of 50,000 soccer balls. Good thing they don't sponsor bowling.
Through the years, the mothers of America have had a kind of medical training.
Next.
They've learned from countless doctors and pharmacists that the way to take care of a cough is with Robitussin. And now at home, the mothers of America are putting this advice to work.
Next.
Robitussin, recommended by Dr. Mom. Which Robitussin is right for you? Ask your doctor or pharmacist. And for your little patient, try Robitussin Pediatric Cough and Cold Formulas.
The new Volkswagen Jetta GLX was built for the Autobahn, where people go 130 miles an hour. You, however, cannot. If you could, it would look a lot like this. And a little like this.
You're at Comedy Central. Coming up at 2, watch Pepsi's A-List, and at 2:30, watch 2 Drink Minimum.
Tri-Tempest, phones, equals Stingray.
Gray lady down for Cantel.
Professor Norton.
Oh, Norton, get in here. Oh, you're getting in here.
I don't know. We're on a level keel, but we're being dragged down by some mysterious force.
The plot?
We're out of baking soda, sir.
This sub is powered by fizzies.
I want to take us down to 20,000 leagues.
Meanwhile, in young Billy's bathtub.
Billy Bathtub, what a terrible movie.
No, Chris.
Check it out, there are fish out there.
Gee.
Hey, they got a genie automatic garage door, picker upper.
That's a Swiss Army joke.
Sorry.
They're in the tunnel. Bring them up through the inland sea.
Do you think I'm losing weight, sir?
When in Coral Gables, Florida, visit Crash Corrigan Cove.
Captain Billy.
According to the depth indicator, we're still some 10,000 feet down.
You know, I think they give that kid too much freedom.
That's land, all right. We're moving into a small inlet.
Yep, that's land. I've seen it before. Yep, definitely.
Wait a minute. I think we're on the Pirates of the Caribbean ride.
A big sub.
Gee, we're on the surface.
I knew Colonel Kurtz was close. He was real close.
Vito Scotty.
The Imperial Guard.
And kill the dorky guy. I hate comic relief.
Is that your beeper?
No.
It's not me, I don't think.
No.
Imperial Stable. By command of His Supreme Majesty Unga Khan,
What you looking
a
at?
detachment of the Imperial Guard will proceed at once to the inland sea and capture the stranger from the upper world.
Put your skirt down.
Now, horse, quickly! Number 1 patrol, now! Number 1 patrol, prepare to move.
That's us, boys. Come on, it's time for the big Hawaiian number. Hey, come on, everybody.
It's the Ponderosa under the sea.
You know what? I think that's a map painting. Check it. You see that?
Yeah. We now join Fitzcarraldo, already in progress. Ooh, you running over somebody?
Yeehaw!
This looks like a fine place to set down my pasty white bottom.
Well, they're certainly well dressed for adventure.
Here we are, 10,000 feet below sea level,
And me without my rubber.
apparently in another world.
Hey, he's being followed by Michael Nesmith.
Hey, did you know my mom invented liquid paper?
You better submerge the submarine while we investigate this place.
All right.
Hey, did you remember to close the hatch? Oh.
Well, remember where we parked, everyone. We're in the giraffe lot.
Hide the controls on. Now, there's a good place. Yes, that'll do. Do you think we'd better wait for Briny and Salty? Oh, if unnecessary.
Briny and Salty, the
join
pretzel
us.
twins.
We'll catch Sinbad the parrot.
Hey, everybody, here's where the two roads diverge into a yellow wood.
Make the one less traveled.
That is one sweet cherry.
Shirley MacLaine.
No, I lost R2.
Ouch, stingy, ouch.
Shouldn't they be riding side saddle in those skirts?
Some of them are. No, you go that way. You'll be breaking down in no time.
Hey, it's the 34 horsemen of the apocalypse. Ouch, stingy, ouch, that burns, ouch. Hey, check it out. It says Bill Shatner was here.
Great, they're letting Jay North lead the pack here.
Look, Dad!
How come they all turned when he said Dad?
Unless my calculations are wrong, we've come across the lost continent of Atlantis.
I'd say your calculations are wrong.
It must be a mirage.
No, the Mirage was on the strip.
Listen.
And around the clubhouse turn is apartment house with plenty of room with bird droppings on the rail coming around the bend.
Oh, look, this is what starts those chain accidents.
That's no illusion.
It's a world of illusion.
Look, soldiers.
Wait there! We're coming to attack you!
Keep out of sight. Let's find out if they're friends or enemies.
If they kill me, they're probably enemies.
Taxi, I say, taxi.
Capture!
Ah, he's a real diplomat.
Get him, girls, he hit Buddy.
I get this, I can see up Trent's skirt from here.
Okay, hand me up that horse.
Uh-oh. I got a crazy idea, but it just might work.
No way, they're gonna pants me and make me one of them.
Well, I never read a horsey before.
He's escaped. Head out to check him out.
Enough said, live serve.
Wait, we need that horse. Oh, idiot.
You sure fooled him this time, Cry.
Let's get back to the submarine.
But the soldiers, what about them?
I'll tell you later. There's no time to lose.
Hurry, Diana. Hurry, Diana.
Well, around about that time, the boys did a little body work on the old General Lee.
Hot-blooded, check it in. Huh?
Some sort of a war tank.
Oh, I can see it.
Oh,
war tank!
Excuse me, have you seen any Earthlings?
Oh,
Steady.
hold me, hold.
Okay, boys, delouse them.
Oh, right in the nostril.
Fisher.
Human.
Yeah, we noticed. Stop, wait, come back.
That crevice.
I'm a little teapot, short and stout. This is my handle, this is my gun. One is for pouring, one is for fun.
That's pretty good.
Moses.
Silly string.
Jeez, lady, screaming someone else is here.
Really?
Don't, Billy, don't.
You two get behind that rock.
Count up by ones, everyone.
One.
One.
Here, Billy, you draw their fire.
Diane.
Two of the strangers have escaped the whole guys.
I hate when they talk during the move. Oh.
Trust the invisible ray gun will soon stop them.
It's not very invisible.
I can see it.
All right, Billy, when I throw you off, you flap your arms like crazy.
Start the disintegrator.
GE, we bring good things to death.
You know, I like Meg Ryan in this role better.
Yeah. Well, this is it. Looks like I'm going to be forced to push you off, Billy.
Hit him in the mouth? Oh, no, they're shooting hot dogs at him.
Oh, hold the mustard on that one.
Oh, my God. Admiral, deploy the cheddar wurst.
Oh, no!
Oh, wow, blindsided by another short. Are you guys okay?
Don't worry, Joel. I'm feeling no unusual effects from it. Isn't that right, Billy? That's right, Crow.
That's really nice, Crow. It's, you know, Joel, for the life of me, I can't understand the appeal of these old cereals.
Well, that's no big mystery, my little fire plug. You see, they actually have kind of a historic quality. You know, if it's in the 1930s and you're interested in taking over the world, you got to get gutsied up to beat the band.
No kidding. Just look at the elaborately flamboyant costumes the bad guys were gadding about in. Togas, electric helmets, dance belts, fascist underoos.
Right, exactly. And I thought it'd be fun as a thought experiment for you guys to tell me how you would dress up if you were going to take over the world.
Oh, you know, I'd bronze my skin, put on 40 pounds, and dress like B. Arthur.
I'd wear a Lone Ranger mask and a swimsuit made of string cheese.
Good idea, very thoughtful. Okay, say you've got your costume, what would your caper be? I mean, what would you do to take over the world?
Oh, I'd freeze all the world's oceans. But then I guess that means I'd have to dress like Dick Button.
I'd send California tumbling into the ocean, the Atlantic Ocean, after showering talc and changing into my Frito Bandito costume.
I see. Well, once you've taken over the world, what would you do then?
Ooh, I'd turn all those who oppose me into the boy in a plastic bubble, for obvious reasons.
I'd declare March Liza Month.
Well, it's fun to dream, you know, but you can bet that anybody seriously interested in world domination is going to end up looking like a real snickerdoodle.
What's that supposed to mean? I'll deal with you later. Back to the drill, Frank. You will bow down before me, son of Jor-El. Bow down.
This program is brought to you by the makers of Robitussin.
So Janie was playing a molecule in the school play, and I start coughing. Everyone's staring. Fortunately, somebody handed me these cough drops, Robitussin. I didn't even know they made cough drops. Well, they worked on my cough right away, soothed my throat, and I could feel those vapors. I'm glad Robitussin took the spotlight off me and put it where it belonged.
Robitussin cough drops from the cough experts. And try new Robitussin Liquid Center cough drops with a soothing liquid center.
You're looking at the most powerful import pickup ever built. The new 4-liter V6 Mazda truck. What all the beautiful people are driving this year.
I will not have the first losing season in 40 years at this university.
You are not getting the kind of athletes that we used to.
Yeah, but the program's clean, Chancellor. We got the inside track on some great ball players this year.
You get those guys, you are in the Final Four next year.
Let's get these guys.
He's never been coached. He's totally wrong.
Neon, please try not to step on the children.
Okay, all right. I figure a white blue chip athlete like myself deserves something extra, about 30 grand. Like to have it in cash.
Get the hell out of here, Ricky.
All the other schools are doing it, Coach.
He bought him, Charlie. I know he bought him.
That's free! Hit it!
Did you take money?
We owe them this money.
Did you cheat?
We owe it to him! Nick Nolte and Shaquille O'Neal. Blue Chips, rated PG-13, starts Friday, February 18th at theaters everywhere.
For early humans, tribal conflict was often followed by primitive victory celebrations. These are still practiced at Bennigan's, starting with the ritual of the potato skins, bits of onion and crisp bacon on bubbling Colby cheese. Bennigan's, food and fun for humans.
I wash, I get pimples.
I use soap, I get pimples. I use cleansers, I get pimples. I get Clear Stick, I get fewer pimples.
Clear Stick gets under your skin for 11, 25, up to 53% fewer pimples.
Wow, this is huge.
Clear Stick. It's a real pimple prevention invention.
We Playmates have the secret to happiness. The secret that brings you the world's most beautiful women. And their outrageous video, free.
Free?
Just make one call and learn the secret that brings you up close and personal with the world's most famous people. And brings you the Playmate of the Year, Back to Campus Girls, and the stars you love to look at.
Is this like a lamp you rub or something?
No, it's Playboy! And the secret to happiness is yours in 12 great issues if you call our toll-free number right now. And guess what? Call us today and we'll also send you our exciting private pleasures video absolutely free with your paid subscription. And not available anywhere else. Collect this exclusive video of your favorite playmate. Discover the secret to happiness. Call this number right now. For your free video and us. Because we want to make you happy.
Call 1-800-447-8000. 1-800-447-8000.
Get the cheese you need in half the time.
Come on, girls. We're going to give them a makeover they won't believe.
Watch the Mystery Science Theater Hour, weeknights at 8 here at Comedy Central.
Of the Giant Leeches.
Looks like an E.E. Cummings book cover.
Typesetting by Smith Corona.
Original story and screenplay by Leo Gordon. Leo Gordon, over there, let's get it out. Woo! Neat, huh?
Oh, well, I'll have a Dick Rubin. Hold the sauerkraut.
Ryder Rents Sound Services.
Laszlo also brings you a fine line of cosmetics for aging socialites and social x-rays. Hey,
Roger Corman.
Uh-huh.
I wonder if they're related.
Oh, no.
Title sequence named Desire.
Stella!
Then folks started paying for their groceries with old cars. Nothing you could do about it.
Nope.
Well, this looks like the right side of the wrong side of the tracks.
Mm-hmm. Norm!
Wait a minute.
That was a hee-haw writing session.
So I was thinking Lulu could pop up behind some corn.
Now that's funny.
Just hold it a second, Lem. Liz?
Here's more.
You hear me, girl?
Tell little Jerry Lee to hold it down in there.
Hi, who's the new girl?
Lolita.
What do you want now?
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Yeah, Crest.
You gotta play that thing so loud. Come on like this first.
Oral.
Don't
Hi, Gene.
Liz,
I wonder if they have a back porch on that place.
Ooh.
someday I'm gonna give that she-cat a whopping she's been asking.
Very
well, Dave. Lay the law down to her. Let her know who wears the pants around here.
Yeah, and who wears a stupid-looking hat?
Be back in a minute.
That's a good one, Ab. I gotta give you that one.
Done back there. I'll lay you a jug. She'll be doing it.
I soiled myself.
Come on now, Lim, and tell us about that thing you killed out there at the swamp, will you?
Yeah, Lim, let's hear the rest of it.
Well, maybe we should have subtitles for those.
I put 5 slugs into that critter before it went under.
Then I had a few slugs myself, and then I went under.
Had regular arms on it like a man.
Well, made for a woman.
Had suckers on them.
Tootsie Pop, I think.
Like one of them octopuses things.
No, that's octopi, actually.
Oh, it was plumb awful.
Lim, you sure that critter wasn't pink?
Shut up, Bruce.
Oh, I told you before, it was sort of gray looking.
What, you gotta check with String Bean to laugh?
Well, laugh if you want.
Ha.
But that thing weren't nothing nature put out there. Oh, sir. And it weren't no freak gator neither.
Maybe it was the rocket fuel you've been drinking.
I've been in this country for 40 years, and I ain't never seen nothing like it.
Oh, that's a double
Too bad
negative.
you didn't bring it back. Steve Benton probably paid a fair bounty for it, whatever it was.
Bounty? I wouldn't touch that critter for all the money ever made.
Well, $10.
And if you seen it, you wouldn't either.
You better take it easy on this stuff. You looking kind of pinked.
Oh, this is an intervention.
Shucks, just tobacco
I'm
juice.
gonna clean my outer lines out before morning.
Oh, no, not in front of us,
Lim, I
please.
think that critter's a ghost of one of those otters you've been poaching all these years, coming back to haunt you.
Our Joy Crow's friend.
Well, if that's so, you fellers will see it right quick yourselves.
Yeah, that's great. When you get near a sentence, let us know.
Do you really think this loitering is good for business?
This sitting around plumb wore me out.
The Hooterville 7.
I think she knows how to scratch an itch.
Ordinary pantyhose are okay under funky clothes, but gentlemen prefer Hanes.
Pete Thornton.
Quit wearing my things.
Boss Hog, after dark.
Look, it's not like I want to be mean or anything like that, Liz, baby. But I got a reputation around here.
As a big, fat, insensitive
These folks
guy?
have no respect for a man who lets his woman boss him. Well, next thing they know, they'll be laughing at me.
Then I'll have to go on a shooting
Telling all
spree.
the rest of the... Won't you please listen to me, Liz, baby? Liz?
I'm not hearing you. La 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 la. Hot child in the city.
Besides, my name's not Liz, it's Blanche. Oh, I love it when she puts on there. I just like the smell.
Liz, honey, you think you could lose some weight?
You know, she's gonna shorten those calf muscles with those heels.
Stop looking at me like that. I'll look at you any way I want. You're my wife.
Man, I do wonder what it would be like to make love to you, though.
No, don't do that, lady. Oh,
it's okay.
Oh.
Oh, Mommy.
Honey West.
Joel, I thought underwear was supposed to match.
You think you're talking to? Don't touch me. You're my wife. I'll touch you anytime I feel like it.
You must have a really good personality.
Can I call you sometime?
Where you going?
Fella named Humbert wants to see me.
Where you going?
I'm going out.
To church.
Maybe I'll be back. Maybe I won't.
Liz, baby.
Do I have to
mean
guess?
nothing.
Do I get a prize if I get... I'll just... Can I eat your dinner then?
Shouldn't have married her knowing that you loathed me. Hey.
How come we're not moving? Okay, all done.
Yeah, it's Jim from Wild Kingdom.
Oh, there was a young one in that last trap. I had to kill it.
Oh, poor thing.
Yeah, boo-hoo.
Told you shouldn't have come along.
So, let's have some kids.
But I love sitting in a smelly pickup truck.
Well, I can understand hunting an animal, but making it suffer in those traps.
Hey, I suffer in the trap of
These
love.
poachers know the swamps like the back of their hands. But I'll catch one of them in the act some night and put him away for 6 months.
My, he's rugged.
Meantime, I'll have to be satisfied confiscating their trap lines.
That's reward
There's
enough.
enough traps it won't pay them to keep trying.
Well, be careful, darling. These people aren't like other folks. You know, they'll try and get back at you.
And they've got 7 toes on each foot.
Steve, you're a stranger here. They've lived this way for generations. One man isn't going to change them overnight.
Yeah, they gotta want to change.
Well, I'm serious, Steve. They can be dangerous.
Okay, I'll be careful. You just stop worrying.
Oh, he's the killer leech.
No, lech. It's the attack of the killer lech. You see.
Oh, Steve, I love you. I love you so much.
I don't know how.
What was that?
I don't know. You get in that truck and lock it up.
Sounded like hee-haw.
Oh, could you leave the mad dog here?
She dresses pretty formally for a leech hunt.
Oh, Ricky, we were just playing a little game.
Ah, thanks for comforting me with a gun.
He's a mess. A chocolate mess.
Get hooked all over again. Watch Soap.
Who told you you were Marlena Dietrich?
Weeknights at 7:30.
If you're tired of those automobiles that isolate, insulate, and virtually remove you from the outside world, may we recommend the 1994 Four-Wheeler of the Year, Land Rover's new Defender. It can make life a bit more exciting.
escape that leads to suspicion.
I don't trust you, Doc.
A crime that leads to betrayal.
How's your wife?
You were supposed to make a deal with him!
The deal wasn't good enough!
Then you should have walked away!
A chase beyond the limits of suspense.
You can live or you can die.
Hell of a way to make a living, Doc.
Alec Baldwin, Kim Basinger, James Woods, The Getaway. Rated R. Starts tomorrow at theaters everywhere.
No one else is up, so you only need one freshly brewed cup.
Wake up to Folgers Coffee Singles, made with ground roast mountain-grown Folgers in its own filter.
The best part of waking up
is Singles in your cup.
Explore your world.
The faces of discovery are the faces of the world. When you set your sights on the fascination of real-world entertainment, find yourself here. The Discovery Channel. Explore your world.
So cool, refreshing, so full of life. Save us.
Breakfast beans.
Oh, this guy's the sheriff of everything.
On the rule that Sawyer died by misadventure. Now, as far as this officer's concerned, that's the end of it.
That's a common cause of death.
Look, if Lem was killed by anything human, I wouldn't need you to tell me my job.
Shut up and finish your
I'm not about to
kaboom.
go tromping through the swamp looking for an overgrown gator.
What do I look like,
Oh,
a
you
cop?
wasn't killed by an alligator. Is that so? Did you hear that, Morton? Game Warden Benton says it wasn't a gator killed Lem. Well, then what was it? You know so much. Go on, tell me. What killed him?
It was low-level stress, Troy.
Said the wounds were the kind of squid or a large octopus might cause.
I love squid. Oh, sure. And did Grayson explain how a saltwater creature happened to be 30 miles inland living in clear water?
Stranger things have happened. I know.
Look here, Ben. You work for the state.
The state of confusion.
Now, why don't you keep your nose out of county business? Is that clear enough for you?
Oh, go soak your fat head.
Okay, then. Well, I'll go get some soap and... Hey, wait a minute.
What was that you said?
I said go soak your fat head.
Is that exactly how you phrased it? Wasn't there more of a lilting quality?
Why, if I wasn't so stuffed with
Boy's
booze right
looking
now.
for bad trouble. And he's sure going to get it. You can bet on that.
I thought it was funny, Sheriff.
Gary Busey, ladies and gentlemen, Gary Busey.
Look, I sneezed in my dictionary.
You see, the octopi uses its suction discs to hold its prey.
Like I hold
Now,
a
in
sandwich.
itself, the disc will not inflict a wound. Same is true of the squid. Now, both creatures have a parrot-like beak as their primary offensive and defensive weapon.
Well, maybe the sheriff was right, Dad.
I think I know where the drapes went.
Could be a freak or a malformed alligator.
Thanks for the coffee, Mrs. Cleavage.
No, I'm afraid it wasn't.
Well, where does that leave us, Doc?
In the living room.
Wish I knew. You know, I'm beginning to think Lem was telling the truth in Walker's store. He did see something that night. Something that had intelligence enough to seek him out and destroy him later.
That was smart.
Sawyer claims to have killed the thing he saw. Put a half a dozen rifle bullets into it. I've seen that old 44-40 he used. Nothing could live after being hit with those slugs.
Only half a cup?
Well,
Don't I like my coffee?
Conceding the possibility of one such creature, we must also concede the possibility of others.
Oh, sorry you lost me. You know, this coffee's wonderful.
There's one sure way of finding out. Go in and search every backwater, channel, and wet spot in the swamp.
Any volunteers?
It's there. I'll find it.
It all points to one thing, Drake. This coffee's grand.
From the land of sky blue water. Oh, heck, honey, I got a motor on this thing. I just remembered.
Do you know any other camp songs?
Let's see. Barnacle Bill?
Now, whatever you do, don't help me paddle, Miss Deadweight.
Well, you know, visor might have been helpful.
It's a swamp. Should we bring our evil in here?
Charlie, there's leeches all over your back.
Sure, it's quiet around here.
What, is she on her lunch break from Wendy's?
Dum wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald.
Here, Leechy, 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 Leechy. Come on, nice Leechy, 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 Leechy.
Well, I'll tell you one thing right now. I am not going to portage this thing.
You know, maybe this isn't the right time to talk about this, but I love muffins. You know, those real fancy nut and fruit muffins I got, full of whole grain and...
Sermon, no!
Heck?
Did you hear something?
I heard you say, did you hear something?
Well, whatever it was, it's not here anymore.
Yeah, probably over the state line by now.
Be quiet. Phil Harris and Kirk Gardy are duck hunting back there.
Do you want some coffee?
Again with the coffee.
Thanks, son.
Well, it is very good coffee.
An army could hide in here and never be noticed.
No one did.
What?
The Seminoles under Osceola in the 1830s.
Oh, gee, I was just trying to break the ice. I don't need a
U.S.
history
Army
lesson.
2 years to round them up.
Oh, I remember reading about Osceola in high school.
Yeah, those Seminoles, boy,
Yes.
they drink a lot of coffee.
I've only been at it 2 days and I feel worn out.
Probably because of my stories.
Might as well keep on looking around.
Okay, well then. Like some more coffee? I'll get you some more coffee. Dinner's ready back here. Do you want rice-a-roni? There's some steak tartare and some little O'Brien potatoes. Hey, what's this hole in the... Ah!
I feel like Lewis and Clark.
Really?
You be Jerry Lewis, I'll be Petula Clark.
Well, I guess we may as well give up for today.
Well, you won't get any arguments from me.
Okay, let's go.
But I don't want to go now.
What?
Will the leech survive? Will they drink more coffee? And will the fat guy's wife ever touch him? And what about Naomi?
Hi, Dad.
Look, either pick up a paddle or sit still. Is it asking too much to pull over to a station and ask for directions? Men.
Oh. Can we do something different next time we go out? We go to a restaurant or something?
Hello again. I'm the leech. See you later. Well, let's see. That'll hold me until I get to the office anyway.
Doing the big fig Newton. Here's the tricky part. The big fig Newton.
I'm asking you for the last time, Dave Walker.
Did you eat the last moon pie?
You answer me, you dirty old man.
Dirty old man. The ropers get more action than I...
I ain't dirty, Liz, baby.
Liz, baby. Liz, honey. Can't you think of anything else, say, stupid?
Gotta get this order over to Miss Shovey. She's one of my better customers.
You know, I think the bloom's off the rose.
Yep.
I love you, Liz, baby.
But I love groceries more.
Get out. Get out, you fat pig!
Now, wait a minute. I don't go calling you a beautiful, shapely woman, do I?
Oh, yeah, okay.
Huh? Clean up in aisle 3, please.
Listen, don't even ask, all right?
There? You know women, Cal. Gotta get the hair down every now and then.
You sure do know an awful lot about females.
Yeah, that was a female once.
See you.
I can't stand here jawing, Cal.
Gotta save my jaw for
Order
eating.
over to Miss Shovey.
Here you go, Miss Shovey.
About this time.
Well, since Lem got herself killed, she wants me to sell out and move into town.
And leave all this?
Don't you let her bamboozle you, Dave. Keep her right here in the store. After all, the place wouldn't be the same without you around.
Well, there'd be more oxygen for the rest of us.
Thanks, Cal. I better get going. See you when I get back.
Yeah, I'll be around.
Oh, what a rich life, huh? Flipping a walnut in a sieve all day.
Now I got my pick of the wicker baskets.
Hey, where are your outboard motor? Oh, there they are.
Liz, baby.
Cora?
Yeah, I'm here about the affair. I have an appointment for 2 o'clock Wednesday.
Say, could you show me some sundries?
You want something, Cal?
Do I still have a tab going?
I sure do, honey.
Well, I'm real partial to them Hormel dinner meals.
What? I'm not a mind reader.
Wow.
Here's what happens when Comedy Central takes on politics. Every night at 11:30, you get to see a group of people you'd never put together in one room. We sort of strap them to their chairs and get them to talk about the most heated, uncomfortable, controversial topics. Then, for extra added pleasure, we pull the whole thing together with Bill Maher, a guy who just loves to throw gasoline on the fire. Watch them all squirm. It's fun. Watch Politically Incorrect. It's got more laughs than Clinton has affairs. Allegedly. Weeknights at 11:30 with an all-new show every Friday night here at Comedy Central. Hey, Comedy Central's got soap every weeknight at 7:30.
Hi. Oh, fine. Now the sissy's starting in.
My brother is not a sissy. He's a...
Good morning, Major. Hi, grandson.
That's it. I've had it. I'm leaving. Get hooked all over again. Watch soap. Every weeknight at 7:30, only at Comedy Central.
I saw a flying saucer.
From the instant you begin until you're over the top, there are no words to describe it. But if you're lucky enough to try it, then you'll know what the others know. The Toyota 4x4. It's the closest thing to owning the mountain. Toyota trucks, you just gotta love them.
With Snickers brand Instant Win Sweepstakes, you'll know instantly if you've won a trip to the World Cup soccer finals in Los Angeles, World Cup sports bags and souvenir kits, or one of 50,000 soccer balls. Good thing they don't sponsor bowling.
You know your NyQuil works. What'd you do? You tried the latest thing, so you coughed all night.
Got no rest. Ended up a zombie. And your proposal to the world's most demanding boss?
Postponed until tomorrow, which means you can take NyQuil tonight. You're stupid, Dave, but lucky.
Vicks NyQuil, the nighttime sniffling, sneezing, coughing, aching, stuffy head fever so you can rest medicine. Also new NyQuil hot therapy.
But I don't understand. What do you want?
My sister, it's easy. We want what you want.
When our appetites, our wallets are lightweight.
We want McDonald's All-American meal.
Yo, that's the original size cheeseburger, small fries, and a small drink.
But my hunger is large and in charge.
Dan tried a double quarter pounder with cheese, extra value meal.
With large fries and a medium Coke.
Or for 39 cents more, you can supersize any extra value meal.
And get those supersized fries and a large drink.
So you're saying what you want is what you get.
At McDonald's today.
This place is proof that adults play with their food. They're actually messier than kids.
Jim's Diner cleans up after 200 folks a day.
I've seen some messes you wouldn't leave.
So Jim is never without a big bottle of 409 spray cleaner.
You'd think my wall was a doormat.
Because nothing works harder than 409 on tough grease and dirt, and nothing works faster.
You know, sometime I don't know if I'm feeding people or slopping hogs. You name it, it's cleaned up.
Formula 409 cleans up anything you can dish out.
You're at Comedy Central. Coming up at 2, watch Pepsi's A-List, and at 2:30, watch 2 Drink Minimum.
Whew. Boy, some strong coffee. I'm getting buzzed. My neck plate's quivering, and my cute little acrylic hands are shaking and sweaty. Whoa. Fill her up, Joel.
Yeah, thoughts on anything you say, little amigo?
More sugar, please.
Okay, I'm right on it, Gypsy, no problem.
Boy, Joel, today's experiment's got bite. It's like,
Well, it's like a fever dream,
yeah.
Crow. You know, or like one of those dreams when you get home at midnight and you wolf down a Ukrainian sausage pastry and a Grolsch beer, then you go straight to bed.
Yeah, or when you just got off a 12-hour shift at Arby's and you're watching TV at 3 a.m. and then you fall asleep during Omega Man.
Yeah.
Do you have any more half and half?
Yeah, no problem. You know, I had a really weird dream last night. I dreamt that we all got back to Earth, and then you guys got a duplex together.
Well, you know, just last night, I dreamed that I had a really nice girlfriend with red hair and a blue dress. Then she turned into a gargoyle, and I was really scared. But then Jesus came, and everything was okay.
You saw Jesus?
Oh, yeah. Real nice guy, too. Thinner than you might think.
I don't remember my dreams too often, Joel.
Well, you know, I never could either until I started keeping a journal.
Hey, I'm curious, what do you dream about, Gypsy?
I dream I fly in color.
Oh, you dreamed you flew. That means you're intuitive. It's really
I have
good.
one dream about a little French cafe in Paris, right off the Rue de Florentine. What was that waiter's name?
Jean-Luc! Oh, you have that dream, too?
Oh,
Careful,
I spilled a little toffee back there. Sorry about
I am wired.
You kidding. Didn't hurt you now, did I?
It's just so strong.
Smelling, I mean.
I like him when he's strong.
Smelling, I mean.
You sure picked a doozy, then, man, Dave. I don't think he's got a muscle in him. Just a big piece of flab.
You're talking about the flab I love.
Oh, honey, I didn't mean anything against you.
I mean, you're a little piece of flab.
Just that I can't see a real woman like you tying in with a tubbalard like him.
I just can't imagine you making love is all.
You wouldn't understand, Cal. You know, I've wanted to tell you.
I'm the Ronald McDonald for this region.
You just wouldn't understand.
Pete, try me.
Free trial sample. Try me
Tell
for a
old
week.
Cal all about it.
Sister, you got roots.
Ooh. Huh? Did you say something? I wasn't listening.
Say it to me.
Crazy.
Kind of looks like a forest up there in your
You
nose.
tell me you killed your pa and your ma and your whole family.
Ooh.
I fight to protect you.
Ouch, my keys.
Hey, remember my pa and my ma and my whole family? Well,
We now return to Fat Guy Goes Nutside, a trauma presentation.
He's using an adulteral decoy. Come on, baby.
Miss Shobe, I got your groceries here. Don't want no trouble this time.
Like that guy could sneak up on somebody, huh?
Honey, making out with one of my friends back here?
Swamp blanket bingo.
Ooh. Let's see now. There's some trees and a car and my wife making out with... Oh?
First husband was a no good bum.
Second husband, no good bum.
Couldn't
Third
keep a
husband,
job
no
for
good...
a week. Used to get lushed up, come home, beat up on me.
Oh, Merle Haggard.
Hey.
Well, George Jones.
That's been a prize pig.
One night he tried to hold up a gas station.
But he wasn't very strong and it
He was
fell
so
on him.
drunk he couldn't even run. We caught him less than a mile away. He got sent up. I got a divorce.
Then I dated David Soul for a while and same thing.
After 3 years working in a lavish funeral, I was ready for the first guy to say a nice word to me. Stay.
Hey, she's really opening up to him.
I wish it had been me. I'd know how to take care of a woman like you, Liz.
Maybe it is too late, Cal.
Good thing they brought a makeout tarp.
I believe this is my dance.
You're wrong, woman. It's too late for the both of you.
She dropped her contact lens in my mouth and was trying to get it out with her tongue. Yeah, that's it. And,
Get up.
Now, look, Dave, I know what you're thinking, but...
I got double large shot in this here thing. You got 2 seconds before I pull the trigger.
Okay, so I guess I'll be seeing you there, huh?
Oh, getting riled, Dave.
Just advancing the plot, nothing personal.
You've been pestering me for months to take her out.
Sure, Cal. I understand. Get her up so I can get a better look at the lion, little tramp.
Oh, which one of us is the lion that... Oh.
Come on, get up.
No, he'd kill me. Kill me.
Jumping. When your husband wants to take a look at you.
Is this her?
You walk all the way, Dave?
No, there's a motorcycle in my pants. What do you think?
Get over there.
Now, David, ain't as bad as you think.
It's fantastic.
Tramp.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to make you listen to Supertramp.
Dave, you put down that gun before I get mad and make you eat it.
Eat it? Hey, don't try to distract me.
Go right ahead and try it.
I know what you're thinking. Did I fire one shot or only one?
Every weekend I go through this.
No, just wanted the tarp.
Now it's the most dangerous game.
I'll say.
This is more like Night of the Iguana than Attack of the Giant Leeches.
Quick, let's go tell the camp counselor. He'll help us.
Come on. I can't go any further.
I got nowhere else to go.
You two go on without me. Oh, wait a minute. That's all wrong.
Thunder husband.
I'll catch you, you rascal, you adulterers. Wait a minute, he's loading his gun with Tootsie Rolls.
Go on, run. Run till you drop.
Like I will.
Let me guess, she broke a heel?
Yeah, she's the girl she's supposed to.
Now, what is with the mud? Did we miss some metaphor?
Soil of the soul?
Pull! That one was just for me. Ha!
Hey, that was his heart blowing up.
Go on. Can't.
There's got to be a trailer park around here somewhere.
Man, look at all the weed. Where are they? Tommy Chong's backyard?
Suddenly, they're the defiant ones.
Well, guess you caught up to us.
Come on, keep going.
Dave, please, you gotta listen. It wasn't my fault, honest. She kept playing up to me every time you turned your back. It wasn't my fault.
I can't feel the camel. She's got bosoms and everything.
You and your muscles.
Yeah, she snagged on him.
If it wasn't you, I wouldn't be in this fix. And my old friend Dave wouldn't be doing this thing to me. It's all your fault.
She did it again.
Keep going.
But Dave, we've been friends. We've been friends a long time, Dave. You wouldn't kill an old friend, Dave.
If you don't move, I'll kill you where you stand.
But Dave.
Hey, did she just kill him or what?
Oh.
And as for you, young lady, you're grounded.
They're melting.
I'm sorry, Dave. Don't make us go on the deep end. We're not ready for the deep end yet. No.
Hey, quit laughing. I'm trying to humiliate you.
Honey, I'm sorry, Dave. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it.
Please, Dave, bring back the chicken cordon bleu.
You think you learned enough to stay away from a woman, Cat?
I'll learn plenty. I got a PhD in staying away from your wife.
I'll do anything you say, Dave. Anything.
Would you rob a shop?
Anything.
Come on out of there.
Dave, give me a hand. How'd you go?
Ah, caramba!
Behind you.
I'm not falling for that.
Don't help or anything, Dave.
Gee, it was okay to shoot him, but this, yeah.
Think they know we're here?
There ain't nothing down here, Sheriff.
Except for these dead folks.
Well, I'm getting tired of this. Come on in, boys.
If you have one of these and one of these, you could win 500 of these and a trip to here to see this by voting for one of them. You get all that? Watch a special edition of Short on Texas Band Theater. Tomorrow at 9 here at Comedy Central, the only all-comedy network.
I will not have the first losing season in 40 years at this university.
The only thing that can save Pete Bell's job is a miracle. Behold, the miracle.
He's never been coached. He's totally raw.
Neon, please try not to step on the children.
Okay, all right.
Nick Nolte and Shaquille O'Neal. Blue Chips, rated PG-13. Starts Friday, February 18th.
Are your friends car guys? Car guys talk horsepower. They talk acceleration. They talk big fat tires.
Now, why not invite your pals over and give them something to really talk about? Introducing the four-wheel drive Passport from Honda.
The faces of discovery are the faces of the world. The Discovery Channel. Explore your world.
What's your favorite line?
The one my mother hung a wash on. Yours?
We were so rich, my parents had my nanny bronze.
I go to a bar that's so cheap, they have a happy minute.
All right, here's a good line. I'm on a seafood diet.
I know. I see food, I eat it. Have a prune.
The best line comes from a Pilot pen, because Pilot's patented liquid ink pens deliver a smooth, flowing line.
Now, that's a great line. But AIDS is nothing to laugh about. That's why Pilot gives part of each sale to AIDS research.
Now, this garage better be clean. While you're at it, wash the car.
Sure.
Starburst with real fruit juice.
Well, if there was any bodies out there, we'd have found them. I want some straight answers, Walter. And don't give me any more of that crud about monsters, either. Where'd you hide them after you killed them?
Sorry.
I told you the truth, Sheriff. I didn't kill them.
I ate them.
Just wanted to scare them good.
Oh, don't cry. I hate it when you cry.
I wouldn't do anything to hurt her. I loved her.
I loved her more than twice baked potatoes.
You loved her. That's why you chased her through the swamp with a shotgun.
Well, it's tough love, admittedly.
Come on, Walker. Where'd you hide the bodies?
Don't you believe me? It was some monsters. They...
Take him out of here before I lose my temper.
Gary Cooper in a cameo role. Gary Cooper, ladies and gentlemen, Gary Cooper. Yep.
Hey, it's Bartles and James.
County fair reward if someone finds a body, Sheriff?
Reward.
$50.
And you get to keep the body.
Those extra jeans you need.
Yeah.
Sounds like Africa.
You know, I never thought that of old Dave. Of course, everybody knowed that Cal and Liz had a hankering for each other.
I think it went way beyond hankering.
Mm-hmm.
Darn fools. Grappling out there in the middle of the water. If an Emmys is still in there, you can bet some old bull gator's got him stuffed in his cave under the bank, letting them ripen up for a few days.
Jeb, you got a real dark side.
Well, what we need now is some long cypress poles to go in there and probe
We'll
them
drink
gators.
the pond dry. And
No.
Otis, your quisp is ready.
He's stuck to the ceiling.
Great, a swinger always on my shift. Can I eat the quisp?
Loud. I just love these Hummels.
I'm sorry, Doc, I can't do it.
I'll have to do it myself.
Wouldn't want to have to rush you, Doc, but I will if I find you near the preserve with any explosives.
Steve.
Sorry, Nan, that's the way it's got to be.
I'm a jerk.
Steve's right, man. It's his job to protect wildlife.
What about human life? 3 people have been killed in that game preserve.
Yeah.
Does that mean anything to you?
Nan, try to understand. If I
I'm
could
a
be sure
jerk.
something in the swamp was responsible for those deaths, I wouldn't hesitate a minute. We've been together the last 3 days. We didn't see a trace of anything unusual.
Except for that 10-foot
Not so much
leech.
as a suggestion of any form of life unknown to us.
Steve?
Whoa, easy
Something
lift
killed
needs
those
adjusting.
All right, I'll admit Sawyer's death left a lot of questions unanswered. But you can bet your bottom dollar the other 2 died from Dave Walker's shotgun.
Do you really believe that?
Figure it out, Nan. Walker admitted chasing his wife and cow into the swamps after he found them together.
Cow?
He shot them and he tried to place the blame on Sawyer's DTs. If Sawyer had told of seeing purple giraffes with polka dot tails, Walker would have claimed they did.
Back up a bit there.
There's one argument against that, Steve. Dave Walker wasn't the kind of a man to hang himself, not even with
Nah,
two
he's a
murder
blade
charges.
man.
I talked with Dave less than an hour before he killed himself. That man was in a state of shock. I've seen frightened men before, terrified men. But I've never seen anything to compare with the horror and the fear in Walker's eyes.
Well, he realized what he'd done and he killed 2 people. One his wife.
One is cow.
Well, look, Doc, Nan and I were all over that swamp.
And each other.
Why didn't these monsters attack us?
I've been thinking about that. They're probably night creatures. They can't stand the light. They stay down near the bottom during the day.
Oh, like comedians.
A small charge would stun them, bring them to the surface.
Can't buy it, Doc.
You're pig-headed Steve Benton.
No, it's Steve-headed pig
Stubborn and
Benton.
pig-headed.
You just don't understand, do you?
I'm a jerk.
Oh, I'll go make some coffee.
She doesn't understand. I'm a jerk, sir.
Yeah, sure. Whatever.
Good night, Doc.
Good night, jerk.
I'm a beaver, and this is the view from my living room. Enjoy.
Hi, I'm back.
Got any deep woods off there?
Well, at least we's paddling in the same direction now.
Right over there in them reeds.
Is where my daddy met my pappy.
Wish we could see him. You can't personalize a monster like this.
Ooh, hey, look, a lot of golf balls down in there.
Just can't figure old Dave out.
Oh, he's a complex fellow.
Cal, what would you do? I hadn't thought of that.
I hadn't thought of anything, never.
Right over there in them reeds.
Yeah, Jerry Reed, Rex Reed, Willis Reed, Donna Reed, Bill Reed, Reed Richards, Robert Reed.
These guys are aggressively incompetent.
Don't look now. I think they found Jimmy Hoffa.
Oh!
Oh, take me to the sweet mushroom palace, my friend Booze.
This is sure a hot one.
That's the suntan lotion.
You ever feel like crying and you don't know why?
So it's funny.
Huh?
Gallagher said he sure is funny.
Noticed anything?
Oh, what?
We've been prodding around you all morning.
Huh?
Ain't run across a single gator.
And I don't have no pants on.
By rights, school should be crawling with him.
Now, I'm crawling with something.
So funny.
Yeah, that is funny.
I don't like the looks of things.
I don't like the
Let's
looks
call
of
it
you.
day.
Well, now, wait a minute. We ain't pulled the gator holes around the bend yet.
You do what you want to, boy. Just get me on dry land, and right quick.
Don't ever get off the boat.
You getting all head up. Let's go.
All right, now make that motorboat noise again, Caleb. By the way, can I borrow your fondue set? Sarah and her mother are coming over later.
Out here. Wild goose chase.
This is the most fantastic undersea odyssey ever filmed.
Oh, I just love underwater love scenes. Oh, great. The Leeches have a little fort.
Hello, Bones. Sorry about the formality.
Woman, this one's a keeper. We meet tonight.
Steve, you ever feel like you're in a Gary Larson cartoon?
Leeches are just guys in fancy ponchos.
They're not leeches. They're Scientologists.
They're Sears ponchos.
Oh, look, Jim Henson's Cracker Babies.
Huh?
Hey, keep it down. We're trying to sleep over here.
You still haven't got it right. We don't want hillbillies with good taste. We want hillbillies that taste good.
Hillbilly red.
Honey, wake up. They're back.
Well, he is going to have one immense hickey.
He's going to have to wear a turtleneck.
How am I going to explain this to my husband? I'll decide.
They exaggerate everything. They fool around and they hang out in clubs. No, they're not politicians. They're stand-up comics, and they need your vote for the American Comedy Awards Funniest Male and Female Stand-Ups of the Year. Watch Richard Jeni and Mark Maron host a special edition of short, attention span theater, and you could win $500 in a trip to LA to see the American Comedy Awards. Watch, call, vote. It's your patriotic duty. Tomorrow at 9 here at Comedy Central, the only all-comedy network. You need to satisfy the cheese lover in you, but you only have an hour. What do you do? Well, Comedy Central has taken the best Mystery Science Theater 3000s and split them in half. So now you can see part 1 one day, part 2 the next. It's the Mystery Science Theater Hour.
Morning, Ron.
Hi, Phil.
Very nice boots you're wearing there.
Araya 1, this is Iron Man. How do you copy, over? On a Xerox machine, you?
Get the cheese you need in half the time. Watch the Mystery Science Theater Hour. Weeknights at 8 here at Comedy Central.
Like luxury sedans costing twice the money, the Nissan Altima has special sound dampening insulation and 3 seals on every door, which helps sound outside the cabin remain outside and sound inside remain inside. Now lease the Altima GXE with a special options package for $229 a month and $750 down for 36 months.
On February 18th,
Yo, Geronimo.
on the edge of the world,
Oh, you want a piece of this?
Steven Seagal explodes on deadly ground.
It's a small oil spill. Accidents happen.
They tried to buy him.
How much money is enough?
They tried to stop him.
Find me a body or find me the man.
Now they'll have to face him.
Who the hell is this guy?
Sensei's company. Company? CIA.
Whatever he is, he's a damn problem.
Steven Seagal, Michael Caine.
Don't go away.
On deadly ground. Rated R. Starts Friday, February 18th at a theater near you.
If you're ready, if you're smart, here's the place to start. I wanna get to it, wanna get fast. Right here you get the chance. We got the know-how to send you full speed ahead now.
Find out what's in the Navy for you. Call 1-800-USA-NAVY or contact your local Navy recruiter.
You and the Navy know how to go full speed ahead now.
You're at Comedy Central. Coming up at 2, watch Pepsi's A-List, and at 2:30, watch 2 Drink Minimum.
Oh, puppies. You've blown it all sky high. You know, if I didn't know better, I'd say we're in the dullest part of the movie right now.
Probably.
Without a reason why.
There's a madman across the water there.
Ooh, buzz bomb
Hey,
reference.
Bob, you know, I'm thinking about getting me one of them Speedo swimsuits. What do you think?
Liquid sweet, Pete. Can we break for a snack? Dave would have wanted us to. We're under here. You can't see me.
Oh, I think my pants are shrinking.
All clear.
Yeah.
It's clear over here.
I'll be the judge of that. Hey, that's not a scent. That's the other dog you're sniffing. These dogs have been tracking each other.
Liberty, checkers. Oh.
Is it hot here or is it just me?
Oh, out of here. Feet don't fail me now.
Stay together, cheeks.
Well, this scene isn't panning out like I'd hoped.
Hey, spread out. This is my spot.
Yeah, we know. You saw the best minds of your generation destroyed by madness. We know.
All right, let's keep moving.
To another film?
Champ, Rex, Spot, Otto.
Tommy. I claim this land for the Queen of Spain.
Wouldn't you like to glide in my beautiful balloon? Yeah, they're really having trouble with this scene. Yeah, it's going nowhere.
Well, we can't do anything more tonight. Might as well start back.
I reckon ain't no use hurrying now, Mr. Benton.
Well, you reckon?
Reed and old Sam was alive. They'd let us know with a holler or something.
Yeah, it kind of looks that way.
Yep.
You fellas notice anything about this lake?
It's
I mean,
wet.
the gators.
What about them?
They ain't. A piece of water this size usually has maybe 50, 60 big uns around. whole lot of little ones.
Well, I could go for a piece of water myself.
Well, maybe our torches scared them away.
Nothing scares gators. Nothing. Animal or human.
But keep in mind, I'm intensely stupid.
Well, we might as well get out of here.
It's TGIF, huh, Phyllis?
Hmong folk art.
We're worried about your not smoking, Chad.
You got something in mind, Steve?
Yeah, remember Bub's daddy gum?
Thinking what Evans said about the gators.
Yeah, he said, ah!
Animal or human. And yet something made them leave. Maybe a
court order?
A mineral contamination. Guess I better run some water samples.
Through myself.
Come on, you two. Drink your coffee.
Well, I was just talking about coffee a moment ago.
And supposing there is no contamination?
Well, we'll add some.
Well, then I'll send over to Eastport for a diving rig and go down to look for this monster of yours.
No, Steve, don't even joke like that.
You don't know how to tell them.
I'm not joking, man. I had some training with the Aqualung while I was in the Navy. Look, 2 bodies we know for sure are down there. Maybe 4. They've got to be brought up.
Wait a minute. There are no alligators in that part of the swamp, right?
So?
No sign of any fish or snakes?
So?
No. Well, what are you getting at, Doc?
Would you pass the jelly?
Well, there goes your argument about setting off a dynamite charge underwater. You'd bring the bodies to the surface.
Get it out of your mind, Doc. I'm not using any explosives as long as there's another way.
Why must you be such a...
stud?
Stubborn pighead?
Exactly.
That too.
I'll tell you why. Number 1, there's bound to be some aquarium life in that section, even if the bigger forms have abandoned it.
Get it?
Explosion underwater would destroy every living thing and wreck what nature took years to build up.
Years of inbreeding destroyed.
Number 2, I'm paid to prevent the useless slaughter of wildlife.
What was 1 again?
Number 3, I'd have to get authorization. To get that authorization, I'd have to come up with a heck of a
Number
good
4,
reason.
you're a jerk.
Satisfied?
No, I could use more coffee.
Finish up, Dad. I want to go home.
I thought you were home.
Steve, how long will it take to get this diving equipment from Eastport?
Is this a riddle?
Couple of days. Why?
Oh, nothing.
Then why bring it up?
I was deliberately wasting your time.
Take care of yourself, Steve.
Or someone might stab you in your sleep.
Wait, I don't live here. What the... Oh.
Well, here's hoping.
Dad, can't you throw the dynamite in from here?
No, I want to get it out into the middle, the deepest part.
'Cause Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Now it's time for trout blasting in America with your host, Dick Brodigan.
Oh, I'm a danger to myself and others.
Well, goodbye forever. I mean, Dad. Dad.
Oh, I'm drained.
Time for sauna. Big time.
Looks like the cave of Dr. Calamari.
I know. You get used to it.
Off in an elevator, living it up while I'm going down.
Ah, suck on that, you darn son of a from
My
a...
prayer was adopted.
Well, honey, I threw it under the boat where it would do the most...
Parking at the swamp sure is convenient.
Yep.
He's at it again, isn't he? Sad, really.
Well, let's go get him. Gee.
Come on, dummy. Back to the home with you.
Oh, look, now she's wearing her beauty operator outfit.
It should go any minute.
Yeah, right.
What a loon. I'm not a loon.
Next week, on MacGyver.
Everybody in the pool!
Oh, gee, it worked on the gophers in my yard.
What's that?
Hey, that was Bob there. Get it, Bob? Sorry.
Let me tell you, if I could take one dumb thing back in my life...
I know what you mean.
Say, are those Bugle Boy jeans?
I've seen better.
Figure it out.
it down there, Gypsy. You know, Silas, it's not easy being a social misfit and then getting the added responsibility of dragnet in the swamp for missing townsfolk, and I can't even button my own shirt.
Yeah, I hear you, Gunther. Oh, isn't it amazing how we inferior types keep getting asked to do the dangerous work that should go to men more stable than us? Really is a miracle. Hooter?
Wagnats.
What did he say, Silas?
Well, I think what our bright young friend's trying to say here is the reason we three goofuses are asked to do these hazardous tasks outside the perimeter of normal society's rationale is we're a danger to ourselves and others.
Oh, kind of reminds me of Darwin's theory of natural selection.
Yeah, if you're down, you die.
That's a ritual there, Hooter. Oh, I'm a danger to myself and others. My cousins are as close as brothers. I stay out in the rain all the time.
He's a danger to himself and others. Only like shows with Sally Struggers. I can't even think of a word that rhymes.
You did.
How dumb are you, Uncle Dad?
Well, pretty dumb, that's for sure.
How dumb are you, Uncle Dad?
Well, this pot's filled with manure.
We're a danger to ourselves and others. The earth is still our mother. Leave us in the woods and we're just fine. We're a danger to ourselves and others. Good luck, stock me for better lovers. Hunting leech is what we call a good time.
Oh, boy. I'd like to shake hands with any giant leech who lived through that.
What, the dynamite or that crappy song?
Watch Politically Incorrect, the show where guests don't shut up when they should.
No woman should go outside of her house without a machine gun.
Weeknights at 11:30 at Comedy Central.
Because many places in the world come with crowbars as standard equipment, the new Volkswagen Jetta comes with an anti-theft alarm system as standard equipment too.
Dig the shape of new Frito scoops. The scoops up dips. And holes down drips. You'll dig the taste.
I know what I like Fritos.
New Scoops corn chips.
Let her go!
Once you couldn't get on the court unless you wore white. Today, everything's bright. And to remove stains from bright colors without taking out the color, you need something special. Color Bright Clorox 2. Clorox 2 Color Safe Bleach has special stain lifters to lift stains and brighteners to keep those bright colors looking bright. So treat all your colors special with Color Bright Clorox 2, the color specialist.
Oh, so it's my fault.
I didn't say that.
Well, then what do you say?
You don't listen.
You never change.
The new Volkswagen Jetta has an adaptive automatic transmission. It senses the way you drive and adjusts to fit your personality.
Maybe you are.
Maybe I'm
It's a
not.
shame we only make cars.
A lot of MCI customers confess they didn't get the savings they hoped for.
We tried MCI on that friends and family thing. I was very disappointed in the plan.
I mean, if you want to give us savings, give us savings. Just give it to us.
Introducing AT&T True USA Savings. If you spend $25 a month, you'll get 20% off your AT&T long-distance calls. 20% off. Guaranteed. And the fact is, if you're an MCI Friends and Family Basic or Primetime customer, you could save more with AT&T.
I thought we were going to save a lot of money, and we didn't.
The truth is, the average Friends and Family Basic customer's discount is only 6%.
I'm going to switch back to AT&T.
Call us at 1-800-PIC-ATT. The call's free. Switching is free. And you get 20% off every call you make in the USA. Anytime, anywhere, to anyone you call.
Bye, MCI.
Call us at 1-800-PIC-ATT.
Real you coming through your true voice.
Good stuff.
Walker's wife, why didn't her body come to the surface?
I don't know.
Maybe her shoes were too heavy.
I think I better walk over to the coroner's office.
What's the matter, Mr. Benton? You feel awkward about arresting my father in his own home?
No.
I warned him I'd arrest him if he used dynamite.
It's nice of you.
Jeez, I don't get women.
Well, the autopsy should be over by now.
Oh, hi. You got the right to remain silent, and you...
I thought you'd be here.
I was wishing
I
you
don't like
weren't.
to have to do this, Doctor.
Do we have time for a cup of coffee first?
Sure.
Mind, honey?
No, I'll make some sandwiches.
I'll make some coffee sandwiches.
She's going to his place to make sandwiches.
You know, liquor makes everything right.
From the Liquor Council.
It's what your body's thirsty for.
For all the good it'll do now.
Well, let me show you my appendix scar.
Dave Walker didn't shoot Cal.
I'll get more
I just come from
coffee.
the autopsies. Covers tried to keep me out. But I told them I'd raise a stink they'd smell all the way to the Capitol if he did.
Don't doubt that.
Well, what killed him, Doc?
Not drowning.
No.
And Cal wasn't shot either.
And he wasn't beat up by clowns.
Every drop of blood was drained out of their bodies.
Turns out I did it. Funny, huh?
And they had wounds on their throats. Suction wounds. Like a gigantic leech might make.
Or a Hoover.
And there's something even more incredible.
I'm Skippy the
Now, Cal
Chimp.
was supposed to have been killed several days ago. Sam and Reed have been missing a matter of 48 hours.
Mm-hmm.
All three of them, as far as we know, were in that lake a minimum of 2 days. Now, I'd stake my reputation as a doctor.
Oh, what's left of
Cal
it?
hadn't been dead more than 2 or 3 hours when we found him. And the other two less than that. First stage rigor mortis started in during the autopsy.
But how could that be, Doc? It's impossible.
The coroner will confirm it.
Cigarette?
Whatever killed him is still in that lake. And it's going to take more than dynamite to get it out.
I think we should use my new A-bomb.
Concussion from those charges would have killed a full-grown whale.
That's it. We'll put a full-grown whale down there.
That explains how Cal and the others lived after they were supposed to be drowned.
What do you mean?
Well, this whole region is riddled by caves and caverns cut out by the ocean thousands of years ago.
I love riddles.
There are caves above the water, then there must be caves under the water.
Go on.
No, make me.
Mike and I had a chance to fool around with some frogman equipment captured from the Italian Navy.
Yeah, and then we went on to showgirl
Sort of
costumes.
prowled through a sunken transport off Salerno.
Butter cookie?
When the ship went down, it trapped some air inside the hull. We'd go down, come up inside the officer's lounge, take off her face mask, and sort of sample some of the bottles floating around.
That's nice. Is there a point to your little
Drive the
story?
guys crazy trying to figure out how we were getting the stuff.
You mean you think that there's an ale pocket or a cave underneath the lake?
Right, gotta be. How else could those people have lived down there? Not only that, it explains how, whatever it is down there, lived through the concussions.
Steve.
Small.
Liz Walker.
Whoa, I stood up too fast. Whoa.
She might still be down there. Alive.
But musty.
Ew.
What? This...
Calgon, take me away.
I think it did. This must be the swimsuit edition of Leech Illustrated.
No.
Look at paints and nice curtains. This place would be okay.
Meanwhile, on Hollywood Boulevard.
We now return to Hawaii 5-0.
Looks like the cameraman can't find the cast. Oh.
Skipper. Now you bring the swamp to a rolling boil.
Hey, it looks like the dad from Flipper.
Hey, looks like the whole town came out to watch him suit up.
Well, they don't have a movie house.
Yeah, yep.
Comfortable?
Yeah.
Make a nice living.
You sure you don't want me to go down for you, Mike? You haven't had one of these things on for a long time. Well, me, every other day I've been playing fish.
Remember the first time we had one of these on?
Not this time, Mike.
If you ask me, they ought to have their heads examined. Giant leeches.
Yeah.
I'm willing to bet a month's pay they don't come up with nothing more than excuses.
Well, I could use $10.
Him, the doc, and his brat, too. Just wait till I get on the phone to the Capitol. I'll guarantee somebody will wish they'd kept their nose out of other people's business.
It's not in my underwear
guarantee
drawer.
that.
nephew. Be careful, please.
Don't worry, Mike will be ready if anything goes wrong.
Don't worry about Steve. Now, if you were going after Barracuda, you might have a tiny bit to worry about.
Ready, Mike?
Well, sure you don't want some coffee?
Goodbye, Gilligan. Goodbye, Skipper. Sure hope those coconut air tanks hold out.
They're dead. Goodbye! They don't have a chance. I'll see you later. Good luck. We'll track them out tomorrow. Good luck out there.
It's the star of Ralph Bellamy, Ralph Bellamy, Ralph Bellamy.
I see London, I see France, I see little Steve-O's underpants.
Good news, we're having fish today. Fish. Oh, sorry.
No, please stay away.
No, you sucked the life out of me. I have nothing more to give.
Not exactly inviting, is it?
Yeah.
That sure isn't.
Hey, let's stay in the boat and just eat sandwiches, okay?
And look, I'll spit in my own mask this time.
Right to the bottom. Let's try the other one.
Oh, jeez. It's not deep. It was filled with Corman's swimming pool.
Yeah. Darn fool kids.
Oh, watch that end. Oh, sorry.
It'll stop anything up to a tiger shark. But you got a hit. Misses don't count. Now, anything goes wrong, just yank on the line. I'll be down in a hurry.
Then yank real hard. I might have the radio on.
Ladies and gentlemen, Joe Rogan.
I date a lot of bimbos. I know you're looking at me and you're going, Joe, no way. But seriously, I don't date smart women because they don't like me. And I'm afraid to have a real relationship. I'm afraid to get married. Can't even hear the word marriage. You know, it comes out of a girl's mouth, my brain just shuts off. It's like, marriage! And then click! Every word after marriage just, blah, 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 blah.
Comedy Central, keeping America funny. Here's what happens when Comedy Central takes on politics. Every night at 11:30, you get to see a group of people you'd never put together in one room. We sort of strap them to their chairs and get them to talk about the most heated, uncomfortable, controversial topics. Then, for extra added pleasure, we pull the whole thing together with Bill Maher, a guy who just loves to throw gasoline on the fire. Watch them all squirm. It's fun. Watch Politically Incorrect. It's got more laughs than Clinton has affairs. Allegedly. Weeknights at 11:30 with an all-new show every Friday night here at Comedy Central.
The new Volkswagen Jetta GLX was built for the Autobahn, where people go 130 miles an hour. You, however, cannot. If you could, it would look a lot like this. And a little like this.
Here we are on the road again, telling the world about the wonders of cable.
Hi, sorry I'm late. I ran into a little snowstorm. And this, folks, is to illustrate my point about the future.
Do you know what you can do with cable television in the future? You're going to be able to access information, shop at home, order any kind of movies. You're going to be able to play video games.
It's going to be a whole new world.
Cable is going to enable you to use television in a whole new way.
And with that, I wish you all a fond adieu.
Okay, fella, who's next? Let's go this way.
The weather's miserable and you've got a terrible cold. Your throat's sore, you can't stop coughing. You need something that really works. Now you can take your favorite juice with all its great taste and stir in Dristan Juice Mix-In Cold Formula. Dristan will soothe your cough and nasal congestion and ease your fever without drowsiness. Dristan Juice Mix-In. Look for specially marked boxes of Dristan Juice Mix-In and save $1 on Minute Maid orange juice.
Hey, what? I don't think it's gonna fit the billboard.
It's gotta fit.
Presenting McDonald's double quarter pounder with cheese, with 2 juicy quarter pound patties of beef.
Okay, it fits.
Where are you gonna put the fries and the Coke?
The what?
With large golden fries and a medium Coke, it's our new double quarter pounder with cheese extra value meal.
Okay, fit.
Now where are you gonna put the arches?
The what? What you want is what you get.
The double quarter pounder with cheese extra value meal.
At McDonald's today.
Because many places in the world come with crowbars as standard equipment, the new Volkswagen Jetta comes with an anti-theft alarm system as standard equipment, too.
Life's too short for bad comedy. So watch Pepsi's A-List, hosted by Richard Lewis, where the comics are required to be funny. Next, only at Comedy Central.
Under the sea. What's this? It says a little mailbox which reads, I am Leech. This must be Spanish. Oh.
What a jerk.
Yank! Yank! Big! Hello! Oh, is this thing on? Oh, big thing!
Wait a minute. Got a big one.
Could you hand me another spear?
Sure you don't want me to go down and finish it off for you, Steve?
No, thanks, Mike. I think I hurt her pretty bad.
Careful now, anything hurts 10 times as dangerous.
Yeah, I'll figure that out underwater, friend.
He's wounded it! He's gonna finish it off!
I'd start the grill if I were
Does he have to go under again?
He's got to make sure, honey.
This is what therapy's all about.
Where could it have come from?
I wish I knew. We'll have to make some tests.
Well, I guess AT?
Maybe the proximity of Cape Canaveral's got something to do with it.
Rocket station?
Well, they use atomic energy in the first stages of launch. Not all of them have been successful.
You think that if some animalize was close by, not close enough to be killed, but close enough to feel the effects of a radioactive energy that's...
A mutation. A type of gigantism of some common animal.
Speaking of common animals,
Whatever
how's
it is.
Steve getting on?
I hope he's able to bring it up.
Then I could bring my lunch up.
Let's go see what Steve the Jerk is up to.
Hey, I can't see.
I feel like I'm in Hef's grotto.
Oh, there she goes. Bubble now. Bubble.
Oh, I've seen this in Dementia 13.
Oh, I see London. I see France.
Hey, come on, she's dead.
Oh, sorry.
Wow.
Hey, good job. They found her. I'll just put her on the stringer.
Can't be Liz.
I don't remember Liz being dead with giant hickeys on her cheeks.
What could have done that?
Steven Tyler?
Look at her face.
Maybe. The abyss.
Oh, owie, I just got such a big blood blister, and it's so nice and juicy, and I feel so naughty. I sure hope a big leech doesn't come around. Oh, it would be just terrible.
Sucker. Wait a minute, that's me. Did me.
Oh, no, it looks like a sea turtle. I think Liz will be okay on that boat alone.
Steve was in trouble. I had to act fast. I had to get my sons in the series.
Hey, Ma, I'd like to borrow your butcher knife, okay?
Wait a minute, are there two of them now? Okay, what's going on?
No, it's a mess.
It's confusing. Doesn't matter, huh? Oh, don't touch him, that's my pal!
He's trying to stab the cameraman. You see that?
Not me, you idiot! The leech! The leech!
Yeah, so there's two of you. Come on. I've sucked blood from guys bigger than the both of you.
Then it was back to the lodge for a smooth Canadian club.
Well, it's a manatee.
I've been around here for years. I never saw nothing like that.
I'm a professional skeptic.
Tommy Bartlett invites you to ride the wild leech.
Come on, let's all ride him.
David Jansen.
Might want to measure her and weigh her. I think she's a keeper. She's a record, all right.
Oh, there she goes, Liz. Whoops.
Hey, I'll have to go diving more often. I'll carry her.
No, I'll carry her.
I'll carry her.
I'll get her.
And what of Emily and her love for Chad? And what of the hair on Chuck's chest? Stay tuned.
Epilogue.
Well, who's this guy? A roadie from Sea Hunt? Jeez.
Wish I would have thought of that.
Okay, any time now.
This time.
Yeah, I hope that's right.
They must be licking their wound.
Sure you used enough stuff to do the job, Mike?
I used 100 sticks of 40%.
Enough to kill all of us.
Right out.
All right, let her go.
Oh, no. I've done enough of your dirty work. Help yourself.
No, I'm not falling for that, old one.
Now, let's see. How do you work this old thing? Let's see if my memory serves me correctly. Oh, yeah. Well, blew my blanket clean off. One.
Well, I'll be hog-tied in the back room with the big old...
Fish fry tonight. Two.
Well, I'd hope that'd be more exciting. Well, let's go back to town. Oh, wait, there is no town.
Ah, who's hungry for blood sausage? Just kidding. Fun.
Well, I'm gonna miss him. Now we gotta go hang out at the grocery store again.
I feel empty. Kind of a letdown, really.
But for the lowly detonator.
Oh, lost your head.
My
We
hat,
better get
grab
on
it.
Gotta figure out how this is gonna end here. There we go. Yeah. Joel, I can't help but feel that that film was flawed in certain ways.
What do you mean by that?
Well, I don't know. I just felt that Corman failed to deliver on concepts and ideas promised us in films like Viking Women and the Sea Serpent.
You know, I had problems with it too, Joel. Like, I can't figure out if those leech creatures were smart or just big, dumb monsters.
Well, they were smart enough to take hostages.
Yeah, that's right. And when that drunk poacher fingered one of the leeches, they sent a contract man out to kill him.
Yeah, you know, so maybe they kept everybody busy at the swamp while they went into town and stole everybody's antiques.
Well, I don't know if they were that smart. I mean, let's remember they did get caught. I think they just went on killing and killing until it was all about killing and it wasn't about fun anymore.
Knowing what I know, I guess that they're smarter than a sea turtle, but dumber than Danish physicist Niels Bohr.
Yeah, like I can see them going to 4 of the Police Academy movies before they stop shelling out the dough and waiting for them to come out on Showtime.
Right, they're the kind of leeches that would probably think of Chili's as their favorite restaurant, and it would never really dawn on them that it was a chain.
Yeah, or they'd be the type to watch paid programming and never figure out that it was an ad.
Well, this is a lot of fun, you guys, but I think it's time to read a letter. Let's put this up on Still Store Canva. This one comes from Jean A. Dunn, and she writes, Dear Joel, I am positively crazy about your show. When I can find it on TV, I tape it and play it over so I don't miss any of your sarcastic remarks. I keep recommending your show to everyone I can. Everyone who is lucky to catch it loves it. P.S. I'm 59 years old, and I've never written a fan letter in my life. Well, thank you, Jean A. Dunn.
Oh, bless you, Jean.
Jean Dunn.
Nice life goal.
Jean. What do you think, sirs?
Oh, sorry, Frank. I left the leech on too long. Well, Frank? Well, now that you've sucked all the blood out of Frank, what are you going to do now?
Oh, write, produce. Be as creative as I can.
Have you thought about the Mad Scientist game?
Don't get me started. You know, I got some ideas. Maybe we could do lunch.
Sure.
Oh, you think you could pick it up? I'm flat busted. You know, I'd really love to produce you. I had this concept that maybe we could go in and...